there are three key technical factors for prediction. One is really about the semantic. Semantic is the meaning bounded by the environment or a segmented environment that you are driving. For example, this lane is left turn only lane. That lane is straight only lane. So basically you can see is the common rule that is bounded by either the traffic or social convention or a specific area of the targeted driving space.
So it's the context. So it's the way we can drive on a 2-lane highway and not freak out when a car passes us.
Yeah, exactly. So you have a 2-directional highway. Even though the upcoming vehicle is close to you and relatively fast, the vehicle or the system shouldn't freak out because you know the semantic is saying that is an opposite direction.
All right, so that was the first one. And you said there were a couple others. What are they?
The second is the objects are, end of day, bounded by physical limitation. Sometimes we talk about there's no Superman, right?
Okay.
So the kid may be highly unpredictable in terms of movement, but the kid don't fly.
So the system is able to differentiate between like a car that could go 60 miles an hour to you versus a child who cannot.
Exactly.
Okay. And then what's the third?
And the third one is under the hood, there are at least 3 layers. One is relevancy prediction. So relevancy prediction is there are many objects around me, right? So a lot of time, half of the objects is nearby, but not important, not relevant at all. So how do you differentiate? How do you predict this is relevant, that is not relevant? For example, you are taking a right turn at the intersection. There are objects in front of you taking a different right turn. Both of you are taking a right turn. You are not relevant to him. That object is not relevant to you. Relevancy prediction is the first layer. The second one are the prediction based on trajectory, using the current motion of the target object, right, with the current velocity of the object. So if this object will be important for you to alter your trajectory. And the third is really about, okay, there is a significant either cross point of your trajectory, you have to respond with certain confidence, or there are other implications of the object by the nature of the classification or implication of the place you are driving at, right? There is a little ball in front of you. Do we have the intelligence to anticipate? Maybe there is a little boy because this is a school area, right? So that is, again, this is a topic to be further explored and implemented.
So just to make sure I understand. So the first thing is there's a lot of objects in the space. So the first filter is the object anywhere near us and relevant? The second filter is the object moving toward us in a way that could be relevant? And the third is there some context around that object that might make it behave in a way that requires additional caution? Are those kind of the 3 filters?
Simply speaking, yes. And in terms of methods to do this, there are learning-based methods for a component of that. We can call it predictor or evaluator, right? So to predict, or there will be specific algorithm-based, optimization-based, or rule-based, right? So the different way to do this, and this is really an interesting area to be further developed.